51% of Saudi parents claim that cyberbullying is a top concern, which is amazing.
51.
51%.
So 1 out of 2 of every parent.
This comes as no surprise as the internet phenomenon has negatively impacted children's performance at schools. 40%.
Okay.
So 40% of students have had some negative impact through
Because of the
cyberbullying and so on. Hello? Gets worse. Led to social isolation, 36%.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay? Contribute to ongoing stress, 33%.
Shit, those numbers are really high.
Oh, we're not done. And resulted in decreased self-esteem, 31%, depression, 28%, and anorexia, 22%.
This is because of cyberbullying.
Yes.
Yes, it's a serious issue.
The report stated that 47% of children in Saudi has come across at least one form of cyberbullying, whether they were bullies, saw their friends being bullied, or were bullied themselves. 47 fucking percent.
So basically 1 out of every 2 kids.
We are assholes.
Everyone is.
We always.
This is
knew that we were
one of
assholes.
those times where I like have nothing to do with this, so I'm happy.
No, but we always knew we were assholes, but now there's so many different ways to be an asshole. That's the problem.
Well, that's the thing. I grew up in toxic social media. Okay, like I'm early social media when it was super toxic.
Really? Was it?
Still is,
I remember
dude.
it being quite wholesome.
No, it
No,
wasn't
but-
because you were not that old yet, my guy.
Okay.
You were still in high school.
What are we talking about? Early
No,
social
we're
media?
talking about early social media where things will really get crazy.
So we're talking about MySpace and
No, we're talking about everything. Everything has to do with social media, from fucking High Five and AOL. AOL.
okay.
Fucking
So AOL. Okay,
AOL.
let's start there. AOL.
AOL,
Okay.
it was just, that's when, woo.
Chat
son,
rooms were.
were wild, son.
Dude,
Okay.
once people figured out that I can talk shit without getting punched in the face.
Exactly. That's it. It was a
like, just
different ball game.
Done. Alas. It all
See,
finished.
See, I get that. I understand that. And you see that across the internet. But when you're telling me 1 of every 2 kids,
Yeah,
in
dude, it's a
Saudi-
serious issue. It is a serious issue.
Have you ever played online games?
Have you ever been bullied online?
Look at us Turks.
I don't. I've
I'm
never,
holding back the tears, my guy.
Okay. What,
Still.
Okay. So, what define something that happened to you that really got to you? Give me an example.
First off, Turks is an adult.
Yeah.
No.
We're talking about children.
No, we're talking about online gaming in that context. Back
No, it's
then.
not about online gaming. No, it's about like the way back in the day, social media, dude. MSN Messenger, the
People
Twitter
were
back in the day.
nasty, son.
Everything. High five.
like
Facebook.
Okay.
Everything.
Well, you thought Twitter when it came out was all just, all the intellectuals?
No, it's not about
And social
Twitter.
media was all the intellectuals?
Okay, so
What are you talking about?
sure, I understand that any bullying does happen. I understand people are assholes and
Yes.
can be very assholey behind anonymous accounts. Like someone would add you and start talking shit to you or start, threatening you or whatever it is. Okay. But at the same time, when you're telling me today that it's happening to this extent and it's leading to these consequences,
Well, yeah, Shamsi, here's the thing.
then we need to find
Do
a
you have
solution
any
for
nephews
this.
and nieces?
I do.
Are they old enough, Shamsi?
Yeah, they're 10,
they have
13,
social media?
14.
Do they use social media?
Some of them do.
Okay. Talk to their parents.
Yes.
They come and
Kids
have a
are
conversation
gullible.
with me.
Kids are really. You haven't seen the video of the kid that's crying in front of his dad, saying, "Please don't let the guy who talked smack, do anything bad to you, Dad, because he told me he's gonna do something bad to you." And
A guy told him I'm going to hurt
Yeah.
your father.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Okay.
And
And
the
then he
kid
went to
just
father
kept-
thinking it was real.
yes, he kept crying. The dad didn't know what to do.
That's the thing.
There's nothing you can do.
I'm
Exactly.
not
There's nothing you
surprised
can
that you
do
don't
about
know
it.
anything about this because you're not surrounded by kids and
Not really.
parents all day.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised, but it is a serious issue.
Yes.
It is a huge issue. It's not something small.
Yeah.
I can from the numbers you just gave
if
me.
you're looking at influencers alone, what they're doing to people, and we're talking about adults.
What do you mean they were doing? to
Look at
people?
what influencers are influencing adults with minds who are adults
in that sense.
to go buy cheap shit and act like, oh, look what I got.
Mm-hmm.
There's people buying fake Rolexes.
It's like, and
Keep that in mind.
And they're telling you about it, and
Keep that in mind. There's people selling you a fake Rolex and you feel like the need to buy it. Just imagine that in your head.
just in order to fit in, basically.
Those are
Or to
adults.
stand out.
Now you talk
switch
about-
that to kids.
See, our high schools were different. If you guys grew up in the same way I grew up, this would make total fucking sense to you. Because when you have the cool kids, you have the assholes, you have the gangsters, the drug abusers, the people who just want to kill shit.
Shamsi
In
was
other
one
words,
of the,
white people.
Shamsi was one of the cool kids, so he didn't see the dynamic.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
But-
see that. Yeah, he was too
but it
cool
was
for
there.
everybody.
It was there. It was there.
Well, that's the thing.
Dynamic was there.
Like the need to stand out, the need to be important, the need to fit in, especially fitting in. When all your friends are saying, hey, if you don't go to this guy's house, you're a loser, and this guy doesn't invite you in, it hurts you some sort of way.
Mm.
And that's the thing.
Sure, no. Sure. In high school, I was bullied to an extent. I was bullied a lot.
It wasn't enough though.
No, I was actually bullied a lot.
It wasn't enough.
Believe it or not. But I had thick skin, and I learned.
You still do. You still do.
And I actually learned to go thick skin in high school because of the fucking people would try to tear me down. And I realized, I realized very early on that when you laugh in their faces, it just makes them mad. So do that.
Okay, no, that's not. See, this is why you're a child. This is not an adult. If my son comes to me and says that, I was like, yo, go laugh in their faces. No, that's stupid.
No, I'm talking how I put up with it.
How you put up with it? Do you know what was your bullying?
What was my bullying?
It was basically they were telling him, hey, you can do better. And he's like, stop bullying me.
Try harder.
Try harder. No, you're bullying me.
Try stronger.
You can be a good kid. No.
No, but the
That was Shams's bullying growing up.
The online realm wasn't as big as
it wasn't
was
here.
now.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Like
it wasn't.
Facebook was just starting out.
Yeah.
High Five was a thing. Yes, it was all about MSN. And MSN was just direct contact with people that you knew.
See, that's the thing. Again, I'm telling you, here it sounds new, but it's not new. I talk to parents who care about their children, who actually pay attention. Mo who have children, just having. يلا يا حرمة انتبه عليهم. I'm just gonna sit here and watch the whole match every day.
Yeah.
No, go talk to a parent that sits with their child, knows what's going on in their lives, picks the school that they should go to for specific reasons, sits with the teachers. Listen to those conversations. I said this so many times, I'm gonna tell you again. A cab driver in Australia told me that you can raise your child as good as you fucking want, but all it takes is one bad friend.
Yep.
Just one.
One bad friend that your kid will like and will be influenced by, and it's over for everything that you did for them. They'll come back maybe in the future with the basics of the foundation that you built for them.
That's fucking scary.
It is.
That is
yes,
fucking terrifying,
it is.
bro.
Why do you think some parents are like huge assholes? I understand.
Were your parents huge assholes?
My parents?
Yeah.
Okay, as in like to you, to other people?
No. When you were growing up, to you. Like,
To me?
Yeah.
My parents were never assholes. My parents always wanted the best for me, but I was an asshole.
No. I mean,
There's a difference.
I mean, in the sense of being,
Protective?
overly protective. Yes, in that sense.
No, my father, God bless him, I love him so much for giving me the freedom to explore, but there were boundaries. Like my father approached me as a friend at an early age. Like when I used to smoke in the same car with my dad.
Okay.
My friends used to go crazy. Like, oh, you smoke with your pops are so cool. But my pops' mentality was, hey, be honest with me, be straightforward, don't let me catch bullshit.
Exactly. Let me know.
And what you're doing is wrong.
Yes, but at least let me know about it rather than finding out.
And my father smoked, so my father's not gonna sit there being a hypocrite.
True.
See, my dad stopped smoking a long time ago, so he's been giving me mad shit because
Okay.
he's not a hypocrite anymore. I've been in your shoes, son. you could do better.
I actually relate to that in that sense because the same thing. Like my dad used to smoke, so the first time he found me smoking, he didn't even have a reaction. He just laughed. He's like,
It was bound to be.
"Hey, like, what am I going to say?" This?
Yeah, because as a kid, you look up to your parents.
True.
So like my father, he early on, he's like, yo, this kid is an asshole. He's giving me so much fucking headaches. Let me just try to be his friend. And like he did that. Like my father
sounds like a word.
My father used to have serious conversations with me that I've never thought I'd have with my father. One day we're sitting down. See, in the 90s, it was a huge deal about using condoms because people were getting HIV left and fucking right.
Okay.
There were schools that were giving out condoms because girls were getting pregnant left and right.
Okay.
In my high school, in 10th grade, I was sitting with a friend of mine, shout out Liz, okay, when she was pregnant.
10th grade?
10th grade.
Kidding me. That's like, anyway. Fuck. Shit. Okay.
So it was a huge problem. My pops one day came to me, he's like, yo, let's have a conversation. I can't stop you from doing anything. Do you know how to use condoms? Oh, yeah, you got it. I got it, my guy. I got it, my guy. No, I got this. I got this.
Get into birds.
Yeah, no. I got this.
Heads up.
I got this. No need, son. No need.
It's like,
No
so
need.
there's sizes, there's
No
brands.
needs. No. Okay, if my dad said there's sizes, there would have been problems. I was a kid, son.
I was like, what are you talking about?
It doesn't fit, pops.
Doesn't look the same.
Show me what you're working with.
All right, let me see what you got.
Let's see if the G's go down.
All right, son, give me a promo.
Oh my God.
All right.
That's fucking nasty, bro.
Y'all brought this upon yourself.
Give me your promo. Okay.
So my father adapted to where we were living because other people that I know that were Saudis, their parents were still Saudis. They were not adapting to what we were.
So
there was a friend of mine in high school who had a fucking Suburban.
Okay.
in high school.
The car or the house?
The car, but
Okay.
the car. Okay.
Not the house.
The car. But كيف and blasting Muhammad Abdu up and down the street.
Suburban عشان يكشتون بفرجينيا.
Virginia, New York.
ما شاء الله.